Hey Aquarius, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your mid-October 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aquarius, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, Aquarius, let's see what is going on mid-October for you. Aquarius. Okay. You have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So overall, you may be patient with the situation. Could be dealing with a Sag. Have it in your chart. Doesn't have to be. You know, the Temperance card is an alchemy card. And it's interesting that I'm saying that. Like, I'm thinking to myself and I'm like, is it kind of like the Magician? Because the Magician has all the tools to create something. And the Temperance card is that energy has already been created. It's just not in the 3D yet. That's why it's a card of patience. But let's see what else comes out. You have the Ace of Wands. Sorry, that's not it. You have the Hermit. Capricorn had this. Well, now that the Ace of Wands showed up. Ace of Wands is about having this spark, new ideas, passion. A new beginning that you're going to be putting effort into. So, Hermit right now, which I guess makes sense with the Temperance card. If you're being patient, this is also looking at a situation with the eyes of wisdom, as I like to say. But let's see what else is going on. You have the Two of Cups in the challenge position, some sort of partnerships. You have the Five of Cups. Lots of water energy coming out right now. Five of Cups in the foundation. Are you missing someone? Let me keep going. In the past, you have the Four of Wands on your mind. What is wrong with these cards? Okay, no, they're right. On your mind, you have the Two of Wands. It's interesting because, okay, see, this is the Two of Wands. This is how I saw it. And I looked at that Ace of Wands that he's holding. So there's some sort of decision here that you have to make. And it has to do with something that's long-term or your future or whatever. Moon card is your outcome, which the moon can represent, it's Pisces energy for one, can represent fears. Something is not very clear, maybe illusions, delusions. Could be something of the in the subconscious. Okay, let me stop talking and let's go ahead and clarify. What is this Temperance card? Why is the Temperance card the overall energy for Aquarius? Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, and then the Justice card, 10 of Cups at the bottom. Okay, if this doesn't have to do with a relationship, it has to do with how you are connecting to another or others. It has to do with something of the heart. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be dealing with one. You have Libra here. You have fire energy, Aries, Sag, Leo. Right now, if this is not you, it could be the other person. It seems like somebody has a willingness to open their heart to something, to see how something goes, to see if something balances out. For some, this is like waiting to see if someone is going to approach you, or maybe you're, how do I explain this? Because I don't necessarily get this feeling of taking action right away. It's almost like an openness. You know, we'll see how it goes, is what it looks like to me. Somebody could be approaching you to heal things. Why is the Hermit here? Or you to them? Oh, okay. The Devil, Capricorn energy. The Seven of Cups and the Hanged Man. Three of Pentacles at the bottom. Something is leaving you feeling stuck. And it's like nagging at you, and it won't let you go with this Devil card. And you're really trying to not make the wrong choice or decision or move. Something could be confusing you, and you're trying to gain clarity on that. Could have to do with some sort of partnership or whatever you're working on with someone. It could be a work situation. You know what I also just got? That everyone does their part, even if they don't do it like you. Like all of the pieces fit well together. How do I explain this? If, let's say this is a work situation. It doesn't even matter. Relationship, work situation, whatever. That everyone brings something to the table. Now, that doesn't excuse when someone is not bringing enough to the table. Look at that. That was almost an accident right there. And that's funny that I'm saying what I'm saying right now, because it's like, how did you just, this person just came out of the parking lot, and now they're stopped over there. Anyway, they come out of the parking lot, and there's a car coming full speed. That car that was coming was not stopping because they thought that this person was looking. They just drove. They just passed me right now. And this person, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know how you didn't see the car. You know, they have the right of way. You have to stop. And then that car, right, the car was coming out, and then the car that was coming just goes like this, and this guy keeps going like this, and they went like that. And then this car was just like stopped there. This guy just goes, and he's still stopped there, and then he just moved. So for some of you, this is what you're dealing with. Oh, wow, this kind of almost seems similar to something that I said in the Capricorn reading. For some of you, you're dealing with individuals that you're like, what are you doing? I can't see. Work relationship, is that what I saw? And it's like, what are you doing? For some of you, I feel like you're being very patient. Like, I don't even know if the word is tolerant, but I feel like I'm being very patient. Anyway, let's keep going. Why is the Two of Cups the challenge here? Why is the Two of Cups the challenge? Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Lots of water energy coming out. We have the King and Queen already. Ten of Wands at the bottom. Something is stressing you out. Or somebody. Because I feel like your heart is in whatever this is. And I'm not sure that you have much hope whether or not something is going to turn out for the better. So for some of you, this Two of Cups could be in regards to like a partnership at work or a love relationship, and it's causing some sort of stress, anxiety, overthinking. For some of you, it's even like the thought of, well, even when things seem to be going right, I'm still stressing out because I'm still not sure. But your heart is in this with this King of Cups. Ten of Wands at the bottom. Let's see what the Five of Cups is. Why is that there? Why is that the foundation for Aquarius? I get the sense of like somebody thinks that there's a lot of damage that was done. It's difficult to cross that bridge. You have the Sun card, Leo energy, the Emperor, Aries. And there's the Eight of Swords, Five of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, because I feel like there is a sense of clarity of I know what to do. But then this Eight of Swords really just says still feeling trapped and stuck. Whether it's in a situation or whether it's in your mind. And this is bringing about some sort of sadness. Maybe for some it's regret. Or an emotional loss. I'm not exactly sure what this is about, but it's definitely something that you're struggling with. And to me, from the cards that are coming out, this is creating a lot of mental pain. And because your heart is attached to this, this is creating these emotions that maybe for some of you, you're like, this is easy to resolve, but I can't because there's somebody else involved or other people involved. You get what I'm saying? Okay, let's keep going. Why is the Four of Wands here? I don't know if this is making sense. You let me know. Well, not in the chat because I can't freaking see it. I have to like look super close. Yes, something. Sorry. I hate putting my face all up in there. I'm like, this looks like a super close-up. Okay, anyway, Four of Wands. I don't even know if that makes sense. Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here in the past? Four of Wands is about your foundation, your sense of security and stability. Home, even. Four of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Six of Wands. King of Pentacles. I feel like this is something, so in the past, something that you were holding on to, something that I get the sense of like it was worth your time. Like even saying something would help fix the situation. So let's say it's a love relationship, like receiving an apology or, you know, something heartfelt would help to move the situation on forward and still bring in stability. And still see a future with this. If it's a job thing, same thing. Like still seeing a future here, still seeing an investment here. So maybe it's different now. Why is the Two of Wands on your mind? So whatever happened in the past is what's triggering what's on your mind. And I'm saying that because the 6 of Wands and 4 of Wands, there's a 2 of Wands there, which is what's on your mind. So why is the 2 of Wands on Aquarius's mind? The 6 of Cups, the past. The 8 of Wands. 8 and 2, what is that? 6 of Wands. And the World card. Why is the World here? I get a small feeling of possible travel. Looks like the kids came out for recess or lunchtime. Probably lunchtime. So I'm sorry for the background noise. All right. You have the Leo card with the Strength card, the 9 of Cups, and there's the King of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles at the bottom. This World card can definitely have to do with accomplishing something. For some of you, it's just wanting to close off a certain cycle of the past because you're looking elsewhere. It's like you have this feeling in your body that's like, no, there's more. There's a different direction. There's something like for some of you, you're not even tolerating certain things that are happening now because, and I feel like I was feeling this for the Capricorn reading too. So you might have Capricorn in your chart. Again, it doesn't have to be, but I'm just throwing it out there. It's like this sense of wanting to be emotionally fulfilled, wanting to feel, for some, again, accomplished, feel like if a cycle is closed off, I don't have this on my back anymore, feel more focused. For some of you, you feel like something is a consistent loop. My phone is dying. Why is the Moon card here? Why is the Moon card here? For some of you, you're thinking about returning to something of the past, like revisiting something. Let's say it's about, I don't know, I'm just giving an example. Say it's a family member that you haven't gotten along with, and it's like going back to them to maybe reconcile, to stabilize the connection. Why is the Moon card here? Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. What else? The 6 of Swords. And there's the 8 of Pentacles again. And the Death card, Scorpio energy. There's this energy of moving on and moving forward. And you're focused. But is this fear? Why is the Moon card here? Or is something unclear? Maybe something is unclear. Maybe there's some sort of communication that's unclear with the Page of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. You don't want to feel like something is going to be a missed opportunity. For some of you, you're unsure of whether or not this is going to get you to where you want to be. So let's say, for example, it's a work thing, and maybe you're asked to, or maybe you want to leave. I don't know. Because the 9 of Pentacles is someone who is self-reliant, self-made, someone who's doing okay financially. And then it goes down to the 5 of Pentacles, which is lack of time and energy, lack of money, feeling left out in the cold. And then the Four of Cups, which is dissatisfaction, complacency. It's could even be a sense of like missing out. So there is a bit of, and Two of Swords. Ten of Cups, Judgment, Page of Swords. I feel like there is going to be some sort of opportunity for you, Aquarius. Because this Judgment card is exactly that. It's an opportunity, but then the Page of Swords is, you know, somebody who's curious, somebody who asks a lot of questions. A lot of pages showed up for your reading. So I can say this is the beginning of something, perhaps. Communication to get the ball rolling. Ace of Wands, there it is. The Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. I feel like first and foremost, you're going to be thinking about your sense of stability and security, and you're going to go with that. That's my honest opinion. Now, for those that don't, it doesn't mean that the reading is wrong. It just means that the energy is leading to that. So just because a tarot reading is telling you, hey, yeah, you're going to be making money, it's just saying that as of right now, with how everything is going, the energy will present itself to make more money. Now, if you're going to sit on your ass at home and not do anything about it, then the energy is just going to pass by, or it's just going to stay there. We're not utilizing the energy, alchemizing it. Hey, you saw what I did there? Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Empress. You got to stay centered too. For some of you, there's going to be this need to balance the give and take, because it's possible that you may feel like maybe even agitated, like, oh, I have to do this. This is how it has to be. For some of you, like I was saying in the beginning, the energy is there. You've already manifested this. It's just, it hasn't come to the 3D yet. It's not, I don't know. I don't know if it's that you're not taking the right steps or something, or maybe it's just not the right timing right now, or something like that. So there needs to be a balance of, when do I step back? When do I take action, type of thing. But nonetheless, this is pretty fantastic. It's very similar to the Capricorn reading, I feel like. All right, let's take out some advice and clarity for you. Okay, what is the advice and clarity for Aquarius in regards to this reading? What is the advice and clarity for Aquarius? I don't know how much time I have left. You have workaholic and grief, which makes sense with that Five of Cups there. Maybe that Devil card was workaholic. What was it? It was Devil and something else. Devil, Seven of Cups, Hanged Man. All right, let's read the cards for you. All right, so for workaholic, it says, Brad Blueberry paints and paints. He has no time for anything other than perfecting his art. An elder blueberry reminds Brad that one day he will be old and shriveled too, so he better live life to the fullest. Brad takes the advice and discovers that having fun enriches and sharpens his art. He finds out that life is what makes work valuable. I also got like a little bit of an inclination about health. I don't know. Maybe check up on yourself or something, or maybe you're being burnt out and you need to take maybe some vacation. Actually, I think I said that for you last reading. Are you waiting to complete your career before you live your life? Busy work may be helping you hide from the real issues. Am I working too much and suffering from burnout? Is there something important that I'm avoiding? Key ideas: feeling of inadequacy. Transformation indicated, not being fulfilled by work. Heeding warnings, refreshing your mind to improve your work. Talent, fun, friends. Hold on, there's more. Here, the earthy brown of creation mixes with the inspirational violet. This card indicates one of the most powerful manifesting energies. Now you're very prolific. If what you are creating stalls, you may need to recharge. Know your limits. Know your limits. All right, next card is grief. Penelope meets Pickle, the puppy, when she's at college. They go through everything together. When the day comes, much later, for Mother Earth to call Pickle home, he dies in Penelope's arms. Her friends are hard on her, suggesting that she should just get over her pet's death. Penelope knows she loved Pickle deeply and is simply in grief. Loving Pickle was worth every moment of sadness. When she's ready, she will love again. Penelope and Pickle remind us that while we reveal, we can heal. Give yourself time. You will love again. You will honor your pain, and it will change your life. Is lingering grief preventing me from progress? What can I see in my heart? Key ideas: love, commitment, vulnerability, feeling grief, healing process, missing someone, something, being unafraid of sadness. Love is on the horizon. If this is not in particular to a relationship, this could be that maybe your heart was attached to whatever the situation is relating to for you. Hold on, there's a little more. Grief. Pickle represents the strength of character inherent in true love. This card heralds a deep caring and an ability to heal and love again, however deep the pain or hard the challenges you face. Troubled times denote smooth sailing ahead. So your heart is attached to something, and it's possible that it's time to possibly let it go. I don't know. Maybe you're a workaholic because subconsciously you're trying to fight off the feeling of not being useful. I don't know. It's just an example. And this grieving is letting go of that. And maybe it takes some time for you, and that is a-okay. So now I don't want to read the unfiltered messages for you, because now I feel like it needs to be softer. But Aquarius, I think you'll appreciate it. All right, so we're doing unfiltered messages. That's 2 messages that tell you the hard truth of what you need to hear, and they have bad words. So, what is the messages for Aquarius? What are the messages for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to hear right now for mid-October 2025? What does Aquarius need to hear? Listen, if the video gets cut off because I don't know what percentage my phone is at right now, I will be posting the shorts with this, so you can always come back and check out the shorts. I would really appreciate if you did. So, Aquarius, sorry. Okay. Oh, hold on. Before I start saying anything. Detox. Oh my gosh. And I said something about health. Detox. Drink a smoothie. Unfriend that asshole. And throw some shit out. You need to detox, Aqua. There is something that you need to get rid of, and I don't think it's one thing. For some of you, it's a toxic situation, plus maybe you have a cluttered apartment, house, I don't know. Maybe you need to take a few more vitamins. Maybe there's a list of things, not just one thing, which I feel like it's a list. Anyway, you are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Use your voice. Oh my gosh, that is such an Aquarius thing. Use your voice. The world needs your power. So you may be holding yourself back. You may not be believing in yourself, but you've manifested something. The energy is there for the courage.